Hello and welcome to round 5 of the Invictus Racing League Realistic Performance League today. If you don't know how Realistic Performance Leagues work, essentially there's a big range of driver ability in this league, ranging from F1 to F4, and you get given a different car each week based on how well you performed in the last race. So the top drivers like Harry is in the Williams, and then ranging down to the Mercedes for the slower drivers. So as you can see, in the Alfa Romeo this week, in the Haas last week for the last 2 weeks, and was in the Alfa before that. So I think those are the cars we're going to be in for the rest of the season. Maybe a Williams if I have a particularly good race. But yeah, so we're currently in 10th in the standings after missing round 1, so looking to move up. As you can see, this is the first qualifying run, not great, because we messed up Ascari quite badly, but yeah, we're just looking to get a decent position on the grid and see what we can do in the race. As we cross the line, we do a 21.2, which is about a second off what I was doing in practice, so really poor first lap. You can see we're 13th, coming on to, this is our second run on the same set of tyres here. Already gained half a tenth through the first chicane. It's coming to the second chicane now, and we invalidate, and then I decided just wanted to see who was behind me. So yeah, that was great. Moving on to our second proper run, and you can see 4 tenths up, so although poor last corner, so dropping down to only 3 tenths up, but that moves us up into only 15th, just ahead of Paul in the Williams. So again, not a great lap. Then coming to the end of our final run in qualifying, you can see we take Ascari much better. Struggling quite a lot, obviously, with understeer in the Alpha, and just lack of straight line speed, because I felt I had to run quite a lot of downforce just to stay with people in the corners, so slowing the corners and the straights, but can't complain, there's people in the Williams. And as you can see, we've finished qualifying in 12th and Harry in 3rd in the Williams, so it's clearly possible to get up there in the slower cars, but just not a perfect run.
For the time being.
As we move on to the grid now,
The rest of the grid is forming up.
starting on the medium tyres, doing the alternate strategy. 5 red lights. The lights are out, and it's a very good initial launch to say we're on the mediums in comparison to the people around us on the softs. So we take it fairly easy into turn 1. Again, like on Monday, just not wanting to lose the front wing, wanting to have a clean race, just have a little tap with Renault, but all clean. Get the front wing. We can now just focus on keeping it consistent in the medium stint. That's all we need, and then push on in the second stint and hopefully make up some positions. So just nice and clean, nice and calm. Just making sure not to get any damage. There's just no point risking it at this point. It's a long race.
You're in P11. You've taken P11.
So start of lap 2 now into the first chicane. You can see it very slowly getting our first warning, and Moreno gets pushed wide just onto the grass. So that's a position up behind Nitro Gas now. And I'm not bothered at this point about being aggressive. I just want to keep it consistent. This first run's just about minimising the time loss to the people on the soft, so that when you move on to the soft, you can then push on and hopefully get back past them. See Ginger Tiger right behind us in the Ferrari. He doesn't want to wait for DRS. He gets straight on with it here. We're not bothered about fighting him. Like I say, just trying to get the fastest race time possible, really,
We lost the position. Try to keep focus.
in this first stint. You see Moreno behind us in the hat as well,
DRS.
closes right up to us, and we're not going to fight him either. Just let him go, break in early, and just letting him past, really. See Paul behind us in the Williams now. Paul very, very quick on the straights. Even though he's in the Williams, which does struggle quite a lot on the straights. You see Moreno spins out in front of us. He's out of this race now, and you can see that brings out a virtual safety car, which is not good for us, because see the two leaders have just gone past the pits, but Harry in third and everyone behind him now that's on the softs is going to pit, and they're going to get a massive advantage in comparison to us pitting under the virtual safety car. But that means they've got to do 20 laps on mediums, and they're going to struggle struggling on tyres at the end. So it's not the end of the world by any means. We're still on the ultimate strategy, we're still on the mediums, which mediums to soft should be slightly faster. As you can see, Paul comes past us, not too fussed, just want to sit behind him and save some ERS. Because he had good pace on the straights, especially. He's very quick. You can see we get poor exit out of there, using a bit of overtake just to ensure that I stay within his DRS. But you can see as we come into the second sector here, the Williams, the combination of the Williams and the low downforce that he's running is just struggling quite a lot in the corners, so we can comfortably keep with him through there. Now you can see Harry, after pitting under the safety car, has caught all the way up to us. Harry, who won on Monday, so obviously got very, very good pace around here. As Paul makes a mistake, he gets a snap of oversteer, so do we, but decides that I've got to get past him now. And you can see, go alongside him and he just pulls away, so in DRS we have to use our overtake as well. Harry alongside me, and now we move alongside Paul. Late on the brakes, Paul is as well, and there's a bit of contact there. And then you can see it's 3 wide here. We don't want to put the power down, we don't want to lose it, but we do get a snap. Harry and Paul are going side by side, and me and Bando Biz are going side by side. We let him past. Not that we could have done much about it anyway, but the two Williams and the two Alphas fighting for first, not something you see every day. And we all filter in line here. But yeah, so Harry's now free to go up the road. Us three who've still yet to pit. Yeah, and we've now got the Renault behind us as well. The Renault very quick on the straights, very low drag, so yeah, we don't fight him either, just let him past. Maybe I could have been more aggressive, but at the end of the day, Paul and Bando are the people we're fighting. These two aren't really in our race, they're a pit stop ahead of us at this point, so now you can see, skipping on to lap 16, Paul actually got spun by Bando, so he's out of this race now, and we let Bando past. And big mistake on our part, as you'll see in a moment, because you could see we're planning to pit at the end of this lap. As we come on to the end of lap 16, entering the final corner here, Bando does a complete dummy into the pits, and to be honest, he completely sold me with that. So I was planning to pit, and then because me and Bando aren't actually teammates, we're just in the same car this week, so yeah, he's completely sold me there with that dummy. And then he pits on the next lap, so we've gone 2 laps longer than what we wanted to in this race. We wanted to be pitting at lap 16, instead we're going to be pitting the end of lap 18, so yeah, you can see end of lap 18, Nightshades has caught us again. Don't want to fight him, just let him go. We're just trying to minimise our time as we come into the pits. Yeah, we're just trying to minimise our race time. But now it's time to put on the soft tyres. I think Bando's going to have had quite a big undercut on us at this point, so it's time to put on the soft tyres and see if we can make inroads on him. He'll also be on the soft tyres, but also see if we can catch some of the medium runners. As we come out of the pitch, you can see Bando ahead of us by quite a long way, 3.5 seconds already, just in that one lap, because our mediums were completely dead at the end of that stint. So he's got a massive jump on us, and we've only got 7 laps now to make use of these soft tyres. Skipping on to lap 21, you can see we're behind Ginger Tiger on the medians. We got onto the gravel a little bit there, but we want to get past him as soon as possible so that we can catch the people in front of us. But coming out of the second Lesmo, I'll get a really poor exit, and we're just not. I don't want to risk going for this move. Maybe I should have done, but so I just stay behind him, don't use any overtake, because I'll get him down the start finish straight easily. So yeah, we just sit behind him, losing a bit of time, more time than I'd like, but at the end of the day it's better than losing a front wing going for a move into Ascari. So we just sit behind him, and it's a pretty simple move at the end of it down the main straight. He's overtaking Rich. We actually managed to turn overtake off because of the speed we had with the DRS down the inside. Nice and easy on him. So now we're going after the next Ferrari of DXT Matty, trying to get him, and then you can see Bando Biz has got 6 seconds of the time penalties and we're 3.8 seconds behind, so it's possible we don't have to get in front of him, we just have to get within 3 seconds of him, although we've still got to clear Matty. As we close right up to him through the first chicane, yeah, we've just got to get within 3 seconds, but the gap goes out to 4.1 seconds now as we have a poor first chicane. So it's going to be tough to get in the top 10. In this league though, everyone who finishes gets points, so the 25 points for the winner, and it goes all the way down to 1 point for 20th, so we'll still score points, but obviously we want to maximise our result, and 10th will be good. So moving on to lap 23, at the end of it, you can see Matty's red lights flashing, so again, don't need to use overtake, DRS is enough, pretty simple pass. Obviously the Ferrari not the fastest on the straight in comparison to a Mercedes or a Renault, especially Mercedes Renault powered cars. So skipping on to lap 26 now, coming on to the penultimate lap, you can see Stephen, our teammate, and Bando Biz in 9th both got 6 seconds of penalty, so it's looking like 9th's on now. These two and Sab in front of them have been battling hard, so we managed to close in a lot in the last few laps, taking it down from 4 seconds all the way down to 1.5, so it's looking like 9th's on the cards, as these two battling hard. And then you can see Sab on the hards in 9th now. You can see he's also got 6 seconds worth of penalties, so we're on for 8th now. All we have to do is just stay behind, not get a penalty, and you can see we're taking it real easy. We don't want to, just hit these guys. There's just no need to push. We just need to stay within 3 seconds. Stephen, our teammate as well, no need to try and move on him. So that's it. You can see these two battling hard. We're just sitting behind, taking it nice and easy, because we've got no pressure behind Matty. Matty behind us has also got a 3 second time penalty, so yeah, no need to push too hard, risk spinning, risk getting another penalty or whatever, as Bando and Sab going side by side into the last corner. It's going to be a very close finish between those two. Both got 6 second time penalties, so yeah, as they come across the line, Bando just beats Sab to the line. and we jump all of them up into 8th. So from P12 to 8th, you know, we don't know what would have happened if the VSC hadn't come out, but it's a decent finish, and happy with that. More good points in the league. So thank you everyone for watching. Any tips for improving these videos, feel free to comment, and yeah, see you in the next one.